Reports are stating that Tottenham Hotspur Football Club are in talks with Inter Milan boss Antonio Conte. Jose Mourinho wants to sign 2 Tottenham Hotspur players for Roma this summer. An academy contract update. Airline Ryanair are having a dig at Spurs about the lack of trophies. And reports are stating that Spurs begun negotiations with former Chelsea boss Maurizio Sarri when Jose Mourinho was sacked. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. First up, a fixture update from Tottenham Hotspur Football Club earlier today. The Premier League have confirmed that our home fixture against Aston Villa will take place on Wednesday, the 19th of May. Kickoff will be 6 p.m. at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and the match will be broadcast live on Sky Sports. All matches on the final day of the season, Sunday the 23rd of May, will kick off at 4 p.m. Confirmation of broadcast selections will be made in due course. So we all learnt yesterday that former head coach Jose Mourinho took the Roma job, and he will start his job at the Italian club at the start of the 2021-2022 season. Well, yesterday Ryanair tweeted the following: Jose Mourinho will be happy to know that we currently fly London to Rome from only £14.99. Due to his lack of trophies at Spurs, we expect a carry-on bag will suffice for this trip. Earlier today, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club released the following statement on the academy contract update, and they stated, "We are delighted to announce that Matthew Craig, Michael Craig, Dermy Lusula and Romain Mundell have signed their first professional contracts with Tottenham Hotspur Football Club." Matthew, who turned 18 last month, has featured in 21 of our 22 matches in the Under-18 Premier League this season to date, either in central midfield or at centre-back, while also appearing in the FA Youth Cup. His identical twin brother Michael returned from a lengthy spell out injured in September 2020 and has made 18 appearances in all competitions in central midfield for our under-18s this season, scoring once whilst also stepping out to play twice for our under-23s in Premier League 2. Michael and Matthew have signed contracts that will run until 2023. Right back, Dermy, 18, has played 10 times in all competitions for our under-18s so far in the 2020-2021 season, scoring once, and made his first appearance for the under-23s in a 1-0 victory at Arsenal back in September 2020. Attacking midfielder Romain turned 18 last month and has scored 3 goals in 21 appearances across all competitions for our under-18s this season. In addition to featuring twice for the under-23s, Dermy and Romain have signed contracts that will run until 2022. Earlier this evening, the Tottenham Hotspur women were in action in the Women's Super League. Sadly, the result was Tottenham Hotspur women 0, Chelsea women 2, with a brace from Sam Kerr. The Tottenham Hotspur women are currently 8th in the WSL. We've played 21 games, won 4, drawn 5 and lost 12, have a goal difference of -24 and have 17 points. A report was published earlier today by the Italian publication Gazzetta dello Sport, also the Daily Express in England, and they are stating that Jose Mourinho has earmarked Eric Dyer and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg as 2 players he wants to sign in the summer for AS Roma. It is claimed that Jose Mourinho will ask Roma to make an offer for both players when the transfer window opens. Eric Dyer established himself as Jose Mourinho's first-choice centre-back at the start of the season, but the 27-year-old was dropped for a period of games until Jose Mourinho's departure last month. This report from the Daily Express then goes on to say that midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg was an ever-present throughout Jose Mourinho's second season in charge of the North London club. Signed from Southampton for £15 million, the Denmark international quickly established himself as a firm favourite under Mourinho. Speaking back in December, Jose Mourinho spoke highly of the Danish midfielder and even called him a genius. Pierre is, first of all, very intelligent. He reads the game well. He's going to be a coach one day for sure, Mourinho said a few months ago. A report was published earlier today by the Metro newspaper, and they are stating that Tottenham's search for a new manager has seen them approach Inter Milan boss Antonio Conte, with reports in Italy claiming fruitful talks have already taken place between the parties. The report then states that the North Londoners parted company with Jose Mourinho 2 weeks ago and are having to cast their net wide in the hunt for a replacement, with top target Julian Nagelsmann already having been snapped up by Bayern Munich and Brendan Rodgers happy to remain at Leicester City. It then states that Spurs hope to announce their new coach before the end of the season, giving the new man plenty of time to assess his squad and install his philosophy during pre-season. The likes of Brighton boss Graham Potter, German coaching giant Ralf Rangnick and even England manager Gareth Southgate have all been linked with the job. Reports from Italian newspapers, though, today are saying that a new name has emerged in the form of Antonio Conte, claiming that Spurs have approached the former Chelsea boss and have even discussed potential transfer targets. The 51-year-old is still celebrating Inter Milan's title win, which was secured over the weekend, but there are now doubts over his long-term future in Milan. This report then states that Antonio Conte's current deal expires in just 1 year's time, and he has a rather precarious relationship with Inter's hierarchy, slamming them at the start of the year while transfer funds will be very limited and the club struggling financially. That may have created an opening for Spurs, with the Italian press saying that they have held tentative talks with Antonio Conte over whether he would be interested in returning to London. The Italian enjoyed his time at Stamford Bridge with Chelsea and would love to return to the Premier League, while he also gave an assessment of Tottenham's current squad and what would be required to strengthen it. But Antonio Conte is loyal to Inter Milan and he will hold talks with the club's president in the coming days to discuss his future as well as the club's summer spending plans, and those discussions will be decisive in determining what happens next. Interestingly, right at the end of this report, it says, for now, Spurs and Antonio Conte have agreed to pause talks until his position at Inter Milan is clearer, but the discussions were described as fruitful and interestingly, and the door has been left ajar for the Italian to move to North London. Earlier today, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club released an injury update on Oliver Skipp. It states that Oliver Skipp has undergone surgery to repair a metatarsal fracture. Oliver has spent the season on loan at Norwich City and sustained the injury late on during their 4-1 win against Reading on Saturday, a game which secured the Canaries the championship title. It then goes on to say that the England under-21 international will undergo a period of recovery and is expected to return to training during the pre-season period. A report was published earlier this morning by the Daily Express, and they are stating that Tottenham begun Maurizio Sarri negotiations after Jose Mourinho's sacking. Tottenham are continuing the search for a new manager following the departure of Jose Mourinho. The report states that Tottenham began negotiations to bring Maurizio Sarri to the club shortly after parting company with Jose Mourinho. The Portuguese boss was dismissed by Daniel Levy just over 2 weeks ago in the build-up to the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City. This report then states that it's alleged that Daniel Levy and Jose Mourinho did not agree on the latter's plans to rest a number of big stars for the showpiece at Wembley, with the Spurs chief keen on prioritising the club's Premier League position. He therefore felt that a change was necessary, bringing in academy boss Ryan Mason as interim manager until the end of the campaign. Later on in this report, it says, according to Football Italia, Tottenham actually started negotiations with Sarri shortly after sacking Jose Mourinho. It's believed that his style of play, which is attack-minded and possession-based, fits the criteria Tottenham are looking for. Arsenal are also believed to be in the fray for Sarri, with Mikel Arteta facing an uncertain future at the Emirates Stadium. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, come on you Spurs.